I see this Philly thing unfolding, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, number one, I'm going to tell you why it's mad. It's mad because they won't just go and publicly arrest a celebrity like that unless there's some evidence. For a judge to issue a warrant and for them to nick him publicly like that, and you know what I'm saying, have handcuffs on him, and there must be some kind of evidence that we don't know about in it. I don't really want to speculate too much because he's a young man and we've seen people call rape and it's not the case, innit? You understand? But I just find it a bit strange. I've seen girls that come out publicly and say, oh, he tried to come and talk to us, and when we don't want to talk to him, he calls us butters and starts acting mad rude and out of character. So did he rape them? Was it a power trip? I don't know. Let the courts decide, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not for me to smash him down, you know what I mean? The reason I find it kind of mad though, really, is because I see the industry being very quiet about it. Whereas when it was Dutch, remember, Dutch didn't have handcuffs put on him. Dutch didn't have a judge issue a warrant for his arrest. None of that. Do you get what I'm saying? None of that. Like, Dutch's sister is an international star. Dutch was a star at the time, but yet it never made it into one newspaper like Phillies did. Phillies is in the newspapers, it's in the fucking news. None of that. But yet, Dutch was cancelled with a quickness. Do you know what I'm saying? On social media, not any real news platforms, none of that. Do you get me? Now you got to remember, Nicki Minaj's brother was accused of the same thing, right? And he was in every paper, he's on the news stations. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he was arrested and put in jail, like, because that's what happens, isn't it, when you're nasty like that, you know what I'm saying? Even more wild is Nicki Minaj's brother is not even a celebrity. He's just a nobody. He's just famous for being Nicki Minaj's brother. But yet, he still made it into the papers. Now, the police investigated Dutch's thing. Imagine, they went to fucking Instagram and got a download of all these messages, and the police come to the conclusion twice, not once, twice, after 2 investigations, that his messages was falsified. Falsified means they was fake. Yet, he was cancelled with a quickness. Turned into a villain, slandered, cussed out, and the industry had loads to say about it. But Philly had handcuffs put on him, he's on the news. You know what I mean? A judge issued a warrant. He's got kind of questionable behaviour. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's crickets really, isn't it? Like, they're not trying to get him out of it. You see what I'm saying? Bit weird to me still. Philly is, let's see how it plays out in court. Even I'm saying it. But it's only because I've seen what happened to Dutch. Now I kind of got to question things. Like, I've got to question, is this real? Is it, has he pissed someone off? You know what I'm saying? Or did he actually rape the girl? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But I don't know. But what I do know is, I don't think the industry's ready to cancel him yet. You hear me? Allegedly, Philly's had an accusation like this before. Now, what you guys have got to remember, I've gone through my life with not one fucking kind of this sexual deviant behavior business, none of it. I've never been accused of nothing. Do you get what I'm saying? So for a man to be accused twice, or even a few times, you kind of got to start to look at it. Is it, what's going on here? Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't want to go on too much about it, because man don't really know the ins and outs, innit, yeah? But it's just, that's not the kind of thing you want on your name. And mud sticks. So even if it isn't true, him being arrested publicly like that is going to destroy his whole thing. And I'm going to tell you why. Because his thing is, like, his celebrity is based on entertainment for young kids. Or, do you know what I'm saying? My kids watch him. Do you know what I'm saying? Beta Squad, dad, watch it. I'm not interested in them, man. You know what I mean? Like, even though him and Chunks had stuff to say about me, yeah, I'm not petty in no way, innit? I'm a big man. My skin's crocodile thick, innit? Man don't really give a shit. But this is why you guys have got to be careful when other people are going through things, to just shut your mouth sometimes. Because look, now he's in this situation, I could go ham. I could really go ham on him, but I'm just not that. I could go super ham. I could get him out of it if I really want to, but it's not really my thing, innit, man. I'm not really on just going after normal civilian people, innit, like celebrity civilians, and I'm not really on it, innit. Like, but I just feel like if it isn't true, yeah, like what celebrities need to start doing when people start doing things like this, if it isn't true, is go after them for slander and libel. Any money that you've lost, any damages you incurred from any lies or any allegations that's made on you, start suing these people. That's how you stop this shit from happening. Do you get what I'm saying? If it damages your brand and it takes money out of your pocket, just start going mad. So yeah, you want to play with me? Do you know what I'm saying? Then have these people working for you for the rest of their lives. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, any little money they get is yours. That's how you deal with these kind of people. Blog pages, all that, you deal with it like that. But I just find it very interesting that a lot of people want to be quiet and everyone wants to get benefit. And all right, but it happened in September, and why are they only nicking him now? Because he doesn't live in Australia. That's number one. Number two, like, rape cases are very hard to prove. Do you get me? So for them to publicly get man like that, yeah, it's not looking good, mate. It's really not looking good at all, mate. Anyway, that's just my fucking opinion on it, innit, man. Even though it's not really, no one cares, it's not really relevant. It's just my opinion. It's how I see shit, innit. Like, you know what I mean? I just like to point out when shit's unfair or when it's just a bit weird to me, do you get me? And when someone's protected and others ain't, I like to just point it and highlight it, do you know what I'm saying? So you guys might have missed that, but I want you to not miss it and see it. Do you get what I'm saying? Because one guy got arrested and charged, yeah, and had their bail set at over 50k, and Dutch never. But yet Dutch is cancelled with a quickness, and the other person isn't. And everyone's like, oh, let's give him the benefit of the doubt, but Dutch never got the benefit of the doubt. Do you see what I'm saying? Even though the police done the investigation and let the report go that the message was falsified and for malicious intent. I don't know, man. Anyway, enjoy your evenings or whatever. Deuces, love.